terrible. Hey everybody, I know I look terrible, just ignore that. But here we are with Sarah, and Sarah is just wrapping up your ninth day here?
Actually, I did 9 days of water fasting
Mm-hmm.
and then 3 days of
And
refeeding.
3 days of
So
refeeding.
today's actually my 11th day.
Awesome. Okay. At this amazingly beautiful place here at Back to the Garden, Clínica Back to the Garden in Puerto Rico in San Juan, in this gorgeous community. And I'm so excited to be here. And so I asked Sarah and I are just getting to know each other. She's leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
And but I asked Sarah if she would be interested in talking to us and talking about her experiences with her water fast. This is her second water fast. So
Right.
she's graciously agreed to give y'all some of insight on how it's been for her. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for this. I would say that first of all, between the two experiences, every experience is different.
Okay.
My first one gave me a different type of insight in terms of like I came from a diet that was like very bad
Right.
as well in the first one, and in the second one I was already eating a little bit better.
Mhm.
Like I tried to sustain a diet. I was still eating like stuff that you really shouldn't. That's not good for your health.
Mhm.
Um, but what I would say that I take away from it in terms of like it's the space that you get to disconnect
Mhm.
from all the bombardment that you get about nutrition and food, and you actually get centered and see what really works for you and for your body and the way your body responds.
Mhm.
I would say the hardest thing was actually the low energy.
Yeah.
The low energy. That's something that we in our modern world are not used to, having that space of just like quiet time.
Mhm.
So having your body just shut down on you in a way, you get to this uncomfortable feeling, but you have to just be aware that this is healing right now.
Right.
What's going
Exactly.
on. So like if you're able to just put on the right mindset and be like, I'm doing this because I'm healing myself, I'm healing my body, I think that makes a lot of difference. So I did make reference to my first fasting because my mindset was different as
Right.
well.
Right.
So I came this one, I say, with like more open arms
Right.
and more embracing the whole experience. So my first one was like 5 days, this one is 9, and it felt better.
They say that you do need practice with fasting.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you do your first one here?
I did my first one here as well. I really liked it. I like how the doctors are, and I really like their program where they like take the time to actually educate you in terms of like toxicity, natural hygiene, the benefits of the fasting, the types of food that you should eat, how you should eat. I think that's something that we have to reprogram in our brains to actually go about in the world and just make the right decisions.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you said that the worst part for you was the low energy. Now, and that was the same for both of the fasts?
That's really interesting because in the first fast, I think because I got until day 5, that's why they always recommend at least 7 days.
Right.
Because at day 5, you're still like really, your body's like really getting into that mode of the fasting.
Autophagy and
Exactly. And all that's it's really where it starts to happen because the first days are just like really burning off what's already there in the bloodstream.
Right.
So since it was so short, the first one, I didn't feel that. But
Right.
on this one, I did, and it's just that sense of just like letting go. It's hard to just let go and just to know that there are some things that are out of your control, and the only thing that you can do is just embrace it.
Right. Right.
So where I got the most tired, the 7th and the 8th day.
Really?
Oof, yes. I was like, I would say I was a corpse. I just went to the bathroom, came back. I forced myself to walk because I'm very energetic.
Yeah.
So, but
So
it's
how did you walk here? What did you just start, like, go down this sidewalk and back and walk around the backyard?
Oh well, I actually went to the backyard and just like went out on the tables.
Oh,
sat.
okay.
You're not gonna have a lot more energy really to
Right,
just like do
right.
the whole lap. So just like do that walk, come back, and then keep on doing that.
Yeah. Cool. And so, did you have any specific things that you were hoping to heal when you did this, like the first time and the second time?
For me, yes. It's specifically I get a lot of allergies.
Oh, okay.
And what actually got me into this mindset and to eating healthy and all that is because I got a very strong allergic reaction when I was traveling. Like I was
Oh.
covering hives
Mhm.
for a whole day,
Mhm.
and they would have to like leave like my the open like for them to be able
Oh my
to put more
goodness.
medicine just in case the
Wow.
next day. So that for me was like
You were highly motivated
uh-huh,
to make
exactly.
this happen.
Extremely. And I was overweight
Mhm.
as well.
Mhm.
So that has
I,
been
I
my
can't see
motivation.
that. I can't see you being overweight.
No.
No, I cannot see it. You don't appear like you've ever been overweight.
Yeah. Well, it takes time
Mhm.
and practice and commitment
Mhm.
and just holding on to your goals. So basically the allergies
Mhm.
and being able to have the life that I want to have and
Mhm.
to feel the way that I want to feel.
Right.
Because sometimes we disconnect
We
and we just
do.
like talk about our bodies and we
Yeah.
also forget about how we feel. But
Mhm.
they're like so ingrained.
Yeah.
And then for me, it was like, I need to do something because this affects the person who I want to be.
That's yeah. If we feel like we're being impeded by our own bodies, you're right.
Right.
It's nice to feel like we have the freedom to do whatever we want.
Exactly.
And get that our health and our weight down. Well, how much did you lose the first time, and how much did you keep of that off?
Okay.
And then how much the second time, and how much have you lost the second time?
Okay. So the first time I lost, I think almost like 15.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I even became skinnier
Mm-hmm.
afterwards because
Oh,
I kept on
okay.
doing their diet.
Wow, awesome.
So I kept on doing their diet. I'm eating right. I did yoga and exercise
Mhm.
every day.
You know
So
how many
that
people
kept
don't
me.
do that? They put it all back on. All these people on YouTube,
Yeah.
they lose it, and then if you see them 2 months later, they put every bit of it because they
Yeah.
don't change it.
Exactly. Exactly. So for me, it was like I gained.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I lost, and then I gained from what I lost, and I'm like, okay, this is an ongoing process.
Right,
And
right.
that's why what you mentioned earlier in terms like you have to keep on like doing a
Mhm.
fast and do it again,
Mhm.
for your body to learn, because
Yeah.
your body needs to learn, your mind needs to learn, and you start getting the benefits quicker and quicker. So for me, the second time, it's just like I need to do it again to get
Mhm.
back to my baseline is gonna be now where I was
Right.
after my
Right.
first fast.
The neat thing about doing a doctor monitored water fast, especially with the Fry doctors, is that they are teaching you the most superior method of eating while
Mhm.
you're here.
Yes,
And then
correct.
if you will just follow their advice and keep going with that, then you can maintain all the good
Mhm.
things that you did. You don't revert back, which so many people do, and then you will continue on to just get healthier and healthier and younger.
Yeah.
You really do. People are very surprised about that, but we're
Yeah.
aging in reverse.
Yes.
We really
Yes.
are.
That's really true. People tell me that I look younger than
Yeah.
what I really am, so I'm just like, okay, that's great.
Let's do this. Let's go with this. Let's keep whatever I'm doing. Let's keep doing
Exactly.
it, right?
Exactly.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to share that with people that are thinking about trying a water fast? Number one, they need to be doc monitored if they're
Mhm.
going to be over 4 days. It
Yes.
needs to be doctor monitored.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you would like to say to somebody?
I would say that it's normal and okay to feel scared and
Mhm.
anxious about a new experience that you have never done. I felt it myself
Mhm.
the first time that I did it, but just being open to the possibility that your body is actually able to heal you, and
Mhm.
this is a gift you're giving to yourself
Yeah.
as opposed to something that's taking away from you. Don't think about the money, don't think
Mhm.
about the time, because that's what we do.
Right.
We monetize it and we put time on it.
Right.
If it doesn't fit, then we don't do it.
Right.
But if you take those two variables away, then we're really going to be able to see the
Mhm.
gift that we
That's right. For me, this afternoon when I got here, I've had a busy summer. I mean, I've had a busy summer. I packed it full. So the first thing when I was able to just go back there and just sit in the back and the breeze. I mean, look at the breeze.
Yes.
Look at the breeze right now. I
Yes.
mean, it feels so good, and I'm like, I'm sitting. I'm sitting right now,
Mhm.
and I'm relaxing, and I have
Mhm.
not relaxed all summer.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so nice, and so I'm looking forward to that rest, that what she says, un ambiente de descanso puro, in an environment of pure rest, and I'm really looking forward to that too. I know I'm going to be hungry, but I'm very much looking forward to that rest.
Well, I think it's amazing that you
Mhm.
say that because I was really looking forward for mine too.
Mhm.
It was the first time that I was just like able to like breathe in and just really take on nature without disconnecting from my phone, my computer, everything. So I feel you, I
Yeah.
feel your emotion. I went through it as well. Even the first time for me that I did the fasting, I was like, everything looks greener.
Yeah.
Are my eyes like even getting like clearer?
Oh my God.
So yeah, those are the types of things that
Yeah.
take that space.
And I know, and later I'll be talking about this more, I know, but because I'm not there yet, but I was smelling something really good while I was laying. I came in and lay down in the bunk bed in there a while ago, and you have been on your refeed now for what, the third day? This is your third?
No, today's the second.
The second
Tomorrow
day
is
of
the
that.
third.
Tomorrow's our third day, Sarah's third day of refeeding. And also our other roommate, Yolanda, is having a little bit, and I'm not going to show it right now. I took a still picture, but later I'll show it when I get there. But it is a beautiful broth that smells so good.
Yes.
And it's extremely healthy, and it's very low calorie too. There's,
as well.
so it's basically a vegetable broth that's full. I'll show it to y'all later, but it's full of like it had rosemary in it.
And rosemary, carrots,
kale.
Green beans, lentils.
Smells so good, very fresh. So I'll show that to y'all at another point. So just thank you so much.
Of course.
I really appreciate it, and I know
Thank you.
that my three or no, I have more than 3 or 4, but but the few people that are watching and they've told me they want to follow my progress, and thinking about doing that. So I just really appreciate input.
Of course, and for people to get motivated, right?
That's right. That's right.
What we want.
Okay, guys. So we'll talk to y'all later,
See you.
and y'all have a good evening. We'll see you soon. Okay, bye.